Well, the trial of former eNCA Veterans Association spokesperson Niehaus is back in court. Niehaus faces criminal charges for violating lockdown rules to support former President Jacob Zuma. His case is being heard in the Escort Magistrates Court. eNCA's Lethiwe Mdluli is covering the story for us. Lethiwe, how far are we in this case, and has Mr. Niehaus pleaded yet?
Well, Annika, good morning. This morning we are at the Escort Magistrates Court where the former MKMVA spokesperson Niehaus is expected to show up in court today for his trial. It begins today. Of course, this trial was actually set down for Monday this week, but it had to be adjourned to today after Niehaus's legal representatives had asked for a postponement, wanting to further study the video footage when Mr. Niehaus was arrested last year. You'd remember that back in July, when the former president was arrested and also brought to the Escort prison, Mr. Niehaus had protesters along with him outside the prison calling for the former president's release. And during that time, the COVID-19 regulations stated that not more than 100 people were allowed together. And you'd remember that Niehaus was arrested when he was protesting or calling for the former president's release, and he was arrested and charged with contravening the Disaster Management Act and also in the contravention of COVID-19 regulations. Well, today we are expecting for that trial to begin, and earlier on I had a chance to speak to him where he did say that he's expecting for this case to be thrown out of court because he believes that the taxpayers' money is being wasted by the state, also saying that he does not understand why this matter had to be brought before the courts. He's saying that he believes that this is a political ploy against him, and also it forms part of the ANC factional battles. He's saying that the police minister is one of those people who are against him, and is hoping that this trial will be thrown out of court. Well, I had a chance to speak to him a bit earlier on before he came into court, and this is what he had to say about this matter.
Broken COVID-19 regulations. I was simply arrested while I was doing a live interview on SABC TV. That arrest took place because of a direct instruction from the Minister of Police, Mr. Kele, who instructed police to arrest me because he didn't like what I was saying in that television interview. So this is political. It is specifically political targeting and persecution.
Lethiwe, how long is this case likely to be set down for? And do you know what the penalty is for contravening COVID-19 regulations in that particular setting?
Well, Annika, for now we do not know exactly what the punishment for contravening that act is, but we do understand from the National Prosecuting Authority that the case will begin today and it's expected to conclude tomorrow. So the matter will be sitting down from today until Friday, and we're expecting for the trial to begin because since last year, Niehaus has been calling for this matter to start, saying that it's a waste of taxpayers' money just postponing this matter because there has been various postponements before, and on Monday we heard from his team saying that they want this matter adjourned for just a few days while they study that footage when Mr. Niehaus was arrested. But we do understand that this case will be concluding tomorrow. It will begin shortly. We've seen Niehaus arriving in court, we've seen his legal team arriving in court, and we understand also the state prosecutors are also ready to begin with this matter. So we will have more information as the day goes. We'll also be speaking to the NPA's Natasha Kara, who's the spokesperson. She is present here in court, who will be explaining further as to exactly what Mr. Niehaus faces.
All right, thank you so much to eNCA's Lethiwe Mdluli. We'll let you go into court.